Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Do not be in a position where you try to make somebody dislike a person that he loves, because he will go on loving that person but end up disliking you. We have gotten a report today that there is a royal volcano as Ebo-Ebere ritual for first son of the Ooni of Ife ignited a very hot lava as Ebony swears it can never happen that Tadenikawo takes Morolade's spot, right? Now, this is the information we are hearing. They said, before I continue, I'd like to wish you an amazing new month. Like, this is a month of celebration. May your month be colorful. May all that you desire come to pass. Okay, so as we are hearing what is going on right now, they said there is something called Ebo-Ebere. As Yoruba people, you might know what that means. Ebu, they said Ebu means ritual and Ebere means the beginning. Now, this ritual is for the first sons of every royal home in the Ile-Ife land. So, when the king hits 50 years of age in the wall, okay, they are supposed to perform this ritual. Now, you remember that before Queen Naomi came into the life of the Ooni of Ife, there was this agitation over the fact that Ooni of Ife has not gotten a son. Now, they said that that agitation was because of this Ebo-Ebere that they are supposed to do. Now, when a king gets to 50 and the king has no son, it will be assumed that there will be no continuity, and they do not really respect that king. There's always agitation, there's always anxiety at times like this. So as for 2018, 2016, 2017, before 2018, there was this agitation because they knew that the king had crossed 40. He was heading towards his 50th birthday. And that was why you saw that there was that agitation right there. And then, as God will have it, Ooni of Ife fell in love with Olori Naomi, and Naomi got pregnant, and then the precious boy Tadenikawo was born. And you see, that was why the celebration was something else. The celebration was top notch. You saw how Tadenikawo came into the palace. You can see the difference now. Remember those days. I don't know if you still remember how Tadenikawo came into the palace. There was wow all over the place. Celebration. The convoy was something else. You know, Ooni of Ife's first entourage and mobile police everywhere. Ife shook. Like, it was one of those celebrations that a lot of people will never forget, right? And so that was how Tadenikawo came. Now, do you know why that celebration took place like that? Was because of this ritual that is called Ebo-Ebere. I don't know, I may not be pronouncing it well. It's the first word there is EBO, then hyphen, then Ebe-Ebere. They said Ebere means beginning, Ebu means ritual or sacrifice. So now, as Ooni of Ife turned 50, the first son is supposed to perform that ritual. Now, for instance, if the Ooni of Ife is not had a grown-up first son, like is still an infant, the infant will still perform the ritual irrespective of where that infant is in the world. What they do, they use a traditional chalk and something that traditionally they say they bring it from gum. You know that gum they used to do rubber. They create it in such a way where it is comfortable. Then you put the child's feet on it. Then it leaves a mark on it, like you want to create a shoe or a footprint, right? Now, let's say the king's wife is in Canada somewhere and the baby is still like maybe 1 month old, 2 months old. They will go, somebody will go to Canada and go and give them that thing. They will use the child's left foot and put on it, use the child's right foot and put on it, creating 2 footprints, and then they will bring it to the father. That's the Ooni of Ife, and they will use that to perform the ritual. Now, when the child is still a young child like Tadenikawo, they will do the same. They will use Tadenikawo's footprint and they will put it there, they'll bring it to the father. So the father is the one who will now present it, they will use it to perform the ritual. And it's a compulsory ritual for the Ooni of Ife when he turns 50. And so that ritual is happening, it's about to happen. If you have been following the trend of events, you know that there have been this, talk about double prince and double blow and all of that, drama, okay? And so they said it is because of this Ebo-Ebere ritual, where the Ooni of Ife has already made preparation to get the son. Tadenikawo is still a young boy, a small child, and the boy just celebrated his 4th birthday, and so he's not expected to come there. The father doesn't even expect him to come there. Usually, they say some kings, when the child is up to like 10 years old, they can allow them, but these ones are still very small. So they say that immediately the announcement was made that the Ebo-Ebere is going to take place this December, they said Ebony started making a whole lot of problems, that the son is they are supposed to come to the UK and get the son's own and also use it. And the reason she is giving is one reason that doesn't make any sense at all. The reason is that boy is a double prince. Double prince means that she comes from a royal family and the Ooni of Ife comes from the royal family. So because the boy is a double prince, the boy deserves to be before Tadenikawo. Now, this is a no-brainer. It doesn't make any sense, especially when you exist in a culture that does not even tolerate that. The first son is a first son. If this is not trouble that somebody is trying to look for, what is this called? But do not forget that I have told you that these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media. These are not first-hand, second-hand, third-hand, or even 55th hand information. These are all rumored information, right? And so, as we are hearing what is going on, she started making problem that under no circumstances, that it will never happen that Tadenikawo would take her boy's spot, and that they are supposed to come and take the footprint of the boy. And what is this? It's not even done. It's not even acceptable. So the thing is that sometimes this is why our God is just a very merciful God. So God that blessed you with this boy, you think that God doesn't know what he's doing, because I don't understand why you want to wage this kind of war, an unnecessary war, where you know that this this man has a first son. As a matter of fact, there is Adeshina there as well, who is the man's second son. Why should they cross the first, cross the second, and come and put yours because you are blow? And is that how the laws in Ile-Ife works? That is a question a lot of people are asking, because it just really shows that somebody is just trying to cause problems. Somebody is just trying to create a lot of problems where there are no problems. Because Tadenikawo is the first son of the Ooni of Ife. Everybody in this world knows. And I feel like to a very large extent, people are beginning to recognize that there is a problem, a fundamental one somewhere, because this is a no-brainer, completely no-brainer. And so they say arrangements are ongoing for the Ebo-Ebere ritual, and that Ebony is causing a whole lot of problems, and that it's been a whole lot of wahala in the palace of the Ooni of Ife over this ritual that is coming forth. So what if God had not made it so that you had the baby before the ritual, maybe next year you now had the baby? What would you now do? Will you now still say that they should come and do your baby's ritual again? This is a question a lot of people are asking, and they say Kabiyesi has been so super mad. Everybody is mad over this development because it doesn't make any sense. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media. I appreciate you so much.